Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my full live watch along for Peter Pan and Wendy, a Disney Plus original. So, this debuted April 28th, guys, and if you haven't watched one of these from me before, well, you know, for obvious reasons, I can't show you the entire image here on the side, due to copyright reasons, and due to the reason that, well, Disney's been really covering their bases with letting people see this. Even in trailer reactions have been blocked. So guys, this is not going to be a traditional watch-along commentary that I have done in the past, because I usually like to cheat. You know, I like to do my little tips and tricks. But for the most part, I think we're going to have to watch it like this. I'll try to sneak in some. And if it gets blocked or claimed or whatever, I'll try to upload it later on with it fixed and blurred and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's not going to be like the traditional watch along kind of thing. So, you know, with me, you know, giving you glimpses every now and then. I'm going to try to do my best to accommodate our traditional formats. But, you know, sometimes you just got to roll with the punches. Okay, so with that being said, let's hit play and get underway for this movie that comes in just about an hour and 30 minutes. So on a lazy Sunday afternoon, we'll be watching Peter Pan and Wendy. And yeah, I know that the reviews have been mixed, but I'm going to try to give it an honest shake here, guys. I actually liked the trailer, the first trailer. Okay. So I'm guessing this is them right there. The kids. Peter Pan and Wendy. Now, I heard that this is supposed to be like a kids movie, a true kids movie, so.
The first time, I'll be ready.
Okay, so there's Wendy. Mila Jovovich's daughter. So this is why I'm curious to see this. She's tall for Wendy, right? I've got the treasure. And this is from the guy who did The Green Knight, right? So the directing should be, I think it's from the guy who did The Green Knight. Where's my phone? Oh, wait. Okay, so she's looking out to the rain. It's giving a confirmation on the director here. Yeah, David Lowery. Yeah, he did The Green Knight and Ghost Story. Okay.
Give me your treasure. Now leave Hook to me.
Hook. Yeah, the production looks amazing if they really built the set and the background looks CGI. Well, this could be a set. Probably because I'm guessing they're going to fly out of the room, so they probably want to have it so that they can put up rigging, wire work, frames and stuff like that. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is going to be like a retelling.
Not again.
Wait a minute. Alan Tudyk? I didn't know he was in this. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if this is just going to be a retelling of it, or just like a different version of it, right? Like a requel kind of thing.
Last night at home.
It was just a bit of fun.
Exactly.
Hmm. she's too old. You're never too old to have make-believe. How do you think people write stories when they're older, man? They're using make-believe in their head, but they're writing it down on the pages.
Self.
Yeah, it's hard for me to look at her and be like, I see her mother. Because I grew up with her in like the 90s when she was doing Fifth Element and stuff like that. So is that the mother? It's not a ghost, right? She's really seeing her. Come to bed. The watch, the clock that Hook doesn't like.
That's a very good question. One that we will have to ponder.
Yeah, why does Captain Hook hate Peter Pan? Yeah. So they're really driving home here. You need to grow up and be mature.
Big sister. You give them something that neither of us can.
Oh. She's going to boarding school, huh?
Right.
What if I don't want your life?
A little tension there between the mother and daughter. Yeah, it's like this part of her head, the triangle part that really looks like her mother. I mean her biological mother, not the mother in the. I won't mention it anymore. It's just if you've seen Return to the Blue Lagoon, it's like, wow. All right, where are we at? She's singing. Turtle doves. That's nice. Appreciate that. That's really dark. Oh, is that Tinkerbell? Coming on in. Yep, there she is. The same people who did Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, or like that production company is supposed to be doing a version of like Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. I don't know if that's going to work. Music cue. It's whimsical. don't know who the actress is, but we'll take a look at the IMDb afterwards. Pixie dust? But I do like the storyline of Tinkerbell is the one that actually really loves Peter Pan, but can't be with him because she's so small, right? They even address that like in Hook. Spielberg's Hook. You were flying. So it's not talking.
If I know one thing about fairies, it's that they don't take kindly to being called bugs.
That's Peter? So you heard his voice, right? Hmm. So all this stuff has been. This looks good so far. Your shadow. That's right. Okay, music cue. Very whimsical. So they're chasing the shadow. Okay, so the younger kid is a little bit meh with the line delivery. Your hat. I got your hat. But whatever. It's not as if the director can scream at a kid, oh, we'll take that line over again. No, do it faster. No, I need more intensity. They can't do that with kids too much, right?
Oh, you're very small, Tinkerbell.
But you never want to go.
The framing of like the face is so close to the camera. Is that good, guys? It's like, hmm. You don't know what a kiss is. They ask the brother to kiss. Thimble. Okay.
How do you feel better?
Yes. Good.
So it is a loose retelling, right? I want to, if I'm trying to save up my footage availability for when they start to fly, so we can share that experience together. To Neverland.
The thumb part.
Was it second star to the right and straight on through to morning? Is that what it is? Or second star to the left? I can't remember.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
I like the fact that you can't hear Tinkerbell. I'm sure we're going to hear her once we get to Neverland, right? Think of happy thoughts. So she's remembering her childhood here. Okay, so with her eyes closed, she was just floating there. Excuse me. The wire work looks okay, though. You know, with some wire work, you can tell that, like, you can see the hinges on the sides near their hips. But the angles that they're filming it, again, what's with the closeness, man? The dog's floating. Yeah, that happened in the cartoon as well, right? Okay, I think I know why we want closeness. He's doing it because he's masking, perhaps, the fact that they are in front of like a green screen or something. But like, I mean, visually, if you didn't know that, like, it's just my mind as if, somebody who knows about films, of how they accomplish these things. If you weren't thinking like that critically about it, yeah, I think it looks good. Like visual effects wise. What are we listening to, the Jurassic Park soundtrack or what? Ooh. Okay, that's, yeah, seconds to the right. Yeah, so I did get it right. I did get it correct. Very interesting imagery. Yeah, this is a weird imagery. So there's like a reflection. Oh, okay. Supposed to represent that they're flying over water, perhaps. And they're there. To Wonderland. Or, not Wonderland. Neverland. Who knows? Maybe Neverland and Wonderland are in like the same kind of universe. Like, that's breathtaking. Like, that's actually on a location somewhere. Coastline. Coastline is gorgeous. They're trying to one-up each other on how they can fly. That's cool. That's so awesome that we can do that now, right? And it looks... Hook. His men. This will be our first look at Jude Law as Hook. Where are we at? 21 minutes in, 20 minutes in. Huh. Let's see what he sounds like.
Say.
Why? Because is he Voldemort or something? Smee. Oh yeah, this... Who is Smee? Good. I think that was a good introduction.
Why, let's invite him down for a spot of tea.
I don't know about tea, but I'll have some coffee. There's that. All right, Jude, give us a menacing look. Mm. Cannonball. Like, that's mixed fairly well. Yeah, who else would be trying to kill you this early in the morning? Whoops, sorry. Muted the wrong one. Hmm. You know, I just noticed it in my hair this morning. It looks like I'm getting a gray streak right here. That's not good. Yeah. These coastline shots. Wonder where it was. Tiger Lily. Wendy. Stop shooting arrows at me. Yeah. In Cree. So they're trying to use actual representation here. That's an interesting take. Controversial. Not really.
So? But I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. The criticisms in the trailers when they're talking about, but the Lost Boys are all supposed to be boys. Does it really matter? But there were like countless hate bandwagon videos out there saying, you're changing the source material. They should be all boys. It's like, get over yourselves, guys. I don't really care about it. The outrage culture. How dare you change our beloved story? It's like, Mr. Bear. One of them got captured. Hmm. Smee rescued Hook from the sea. That's a big dude. So that'll be the mission of the movie, to save the other kids from Hook. You see the pickled hand? Is that his hand? Hmm? Don't tell me to shush.
What's that?
We have to watch out for Captain Hook. He has a fearsome reputation. Hmm. Clock. The watch. And Hook hates watches. The clicking noise, right? You can hear it?
Mr. Smee.
No clocks. Because it reminds him of the crocodile or whatever, right?
Peter Pan. And he.
Hmm. Dibs. Dibs. Because there's something about the Hook storyline where he's sort of like Ahab from Moby Dick, right? Where the crocodile took his hand, so he wants vengeance on it. Skull Rock. Da-da-da! Okay. The music. Ooh. Yeah. It's a lot more jovial than I thought it was going to be. Because, I'll tell you why. I thought that once we get to Neverland here, while the coastline is beautiful, look at the color palette. It's still all kind of washed out. It's not vibrant, right? Like, if they changed the color settings and redid that, like, and made the greens pop. But you see what I mean by, like, the color palette's like drab, right? Um, it's just a creative decision by the director to take us down this route. Taking note of. I don't know why I'm yawning. I had my tea this morning.
Grew up wrong.
But he's still the best swordsman.
Which.
Hmm? What? What is that? Robert. Um. Okay, what happens when the tide comes in? Or is it already in? Okay, the tide is rising.
Tell me, what will you hold on to?
Hmm. Hmm.
Children in Neverland.
Hmm. Neverland. No children in Neverland. Hey, I could go along with that. Oh, Peter's already there. No one but children? Now they're saying it different. He poisoned their song. No one but children.
Fake beard.
Fake beard. Okay. Let's take a look at the fight choreography here. It doesn't need to be anything epic or anything. Let's just take. He deep pantsed him. Yeah, that's a big dude. Like, look at him knocking off all the guys just as he rolls down.
You're looking a little worse for wear, old man.
Yo ho.
Proud and insolent youth.
So we're actually getting a bit of a duel here right at the start, huh? This is usually reserved for the climax. So this would be like round one. Okay, that's very classic. Like, that's an interesting shot. That's a. Hmm. With the silhouettes in the background fighting as well. Bad form. You guys are in a sword fight. Is there really such thing as bad form?
Help us.
She can undo the locks? Oh, look at the shadows. Huh. That actually worked, huh? I beat you.
Stinking, rotten codfish.
That actually got through to him, huh? Codfish.
My sword.
He's trying to. You gonna call his bluff, Peter? That's pretty bold. Huh. Okay, so Wendy.
What's a Wendy?
I'm a Wendy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nor I a gentle man.
Jude Law's having fun with this, isn't he? Uh-oh. Is it behind him? Oh, he's standing on it. Oh, wow.
Big.
Whew. I didn't think that this happened until the end. Interesting choice of music placement. Oh, wow. They're really utilizing this set piece. But with a title like Peter Pan and Wendy, you thought it would focus more on them, Peter Pan and Wendy's relationship. Well, that looks good. Like, that's horrific, right? Huh. Think you would have been better off on the rocks, man. Maybe. She slapped him.
Children that do your bidding with a princess that cleans up your messes while you're off gallivanting with pirates.
Hmm. Interesting. We're 45 minutes in. So this is like the halfway point. Wendy's going to reject Peter here for his helping hand. Let's go check my stream integrity. Stream health is excellent. Good. Hook wasn't always Hook. Yeah, that's what I want to know. They've teased a little bit more. I've never read the original story, guys. And I've watched the original cartoon like a long, long time ago when I was just a wee, small kid. Dilly-dally. Some of this setting looks like it could have been shot in the same locations as where they did some of the scenes for Green Knight, though. Oh, Tiger Lily doesn't stay with them? Oh, sorry. I guess I could have turned on some live chat there. Pfeiffer says the production looks amazing. If they really built the set, the background looks CGI. Yeah. Like that. Wide angle lens there. Hmm. Hmm. I like that interaction. That'll be boring for little kids. That interaction, they won't understand until like later on. They'll be like, "Oh, why are they talking to each other? Just go with the other kids." And it's like, are we actually going to hear Tinkerbell at some point, though? Hope we do. Nibs. Coming up on 49 minutes, guys. Coming up on 49 minutes in about 6 seconds. No, I thought the crocodile took his hand.
I'm Peter Pan.
Surely it can't be as simple as that.
I don't remember my mother.
Well, now you don't have to.
Wendy can be our mother. Hmm. Hmm. Peter's not having any of it. I'm sure we're going to hear Tinkerbell at some point here, right? Talk. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Listen.
Fruit bats. Are we going to get some kind of deep revelation between Captain Hook and Peter Pan in this time around? Okay, Tinkerbell. Start talking. Spill the beans.
Latry doesn't listen, does he?
Hmm. It is a very interesting set piece. Me, my name is James. Peter James's room? Oh, what were Peter Pan and Hook brothers at one point or something? And Hook grew up and Peter didn't? Is that what the new angle is going to be? So Hook and him were friends.
He sailed away one morning.
And that's why they fight. So they're really demonizing adults or like the whole process of growing up, right? Hmm. What do I think about the actor who plays Pan? You can tell that certain hormonal changes had just happened to him. His voice hasn't fully developed into his adult voice yet. Hmm. Yeah. Pushover says, hey, hey, in the live chat. We're watching Peter Pan and Wendy. We are precisely 56 minutes in. So about 40 minutes left, give or take a couple minutes here and there. We just went over Hook's backstory. The thimble. Or the kiss. Hook would always know that that would have been there then. He knows where their house is, or where they're choosing to stay.
These ruins.
How am I doing today? Good, except for the fact that it's raining, which is partially why we're doing this watch along. Ooh. Did he get him? He did. Okay, so it's just music there. You can't hear. And they're using a mixture of slow motion with it too. It's kind of like losing its touch and flair. And now all of a sudden he's wearing red. Was he not wearing blue when he went in there? Did his costume change? I think it did. And then there, well, looked like it was blue there again. But no, that's reddish now. I think his costume did change, right, guys? Because it was blue when it was in the cave. Is Tinkerbell gonna bring him back to life? Where the shadow is. The shadow's gonna try to get him. Well, the shadow's going to Tiger Lily. Again, a weird mixture of slow motion. Okay, so Tiger Lily's going to go get Peter Pan up and running again. Would be interesting if, like, Hook was related to Wendy. Now that would be interesting.
What is that?
That's just a lullaby.
Or maybe Hook is like the uncle, Wendy's uncle. You see what I mean? But there's something there that could be very powerful, dramatically. Let's see how they play this out. Because you got to go top tier talent with Jude Law in the Hook role. I wouldn't like use that opportunity, right?
I've heard stories.
Have you?
Hmm. No.
Peter made you go.
There it is.
Peter made him go. Hmm. Mother. Mother or sister? Hmm. He's giving him a chance here to sort it out as an actor, and I appreciate that.
Is it so terrible a thing?
It is way more worth it than the originals, all the classic ones, like the cartoon one and the old live action one. It's me.
I'd been happy here.
She's holding her own, isn't she? Like acting wise. Yeah. Hmm. Execute everyone or last one of them. Execute.
I am Captain Hook.
Hmm.
Especially those two.
Hmm. So she tried to use any little bit of bargaining power there, right? I forget, in the original, did Smee have a change of heart there too towards the end? Where have I lost boys? I like Tiger Lily in this version. We don't see enough of her though. I don't know what that is. It didn't translate it there. It just said foreign language. Beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot there, man. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what is this? 3, 8? 3, 4? 1, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe I'm not counting it right. A lot more musical tone, musical numbers in this than I thought there would be, but I'm not hating it though. Is she gonna drop off? I think she starts to fly though, doesn't she? Think happy thoughts. Okay. She's flying. Did you hear the splash, though, man? Why didn't you hear the splash?
Actually, I didn't hear one.
Yeah, from who, though? Or did I miss something here? It seems like they could have made this at a fairly reasonable budget, too. Pixie dust. No, this magic belongs to no boy. What?
My men would lay down their lives for their captain.
Okay. Hmm. So Peter's going to come charging in here. We're at a minute 13. There's the cockadoo. Let's see how they handle this. Okay. Well, wake me up if one of them kills the other again. Oh, yeah. It's like we've done this song and dance before. Very interesting. Bifer says, should this one have gone to theaters first? No, I don't know if this one would have fit in the theaters. This weekend, maybe. The only competition it would have had was Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. But it would have run into a huge roadblock next week when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out.
Last time.
That's a cool shot. Ooh, jump, grabbed a hold of that anchor. Like, there is some decent cinematography in here. I'm just trying to think of it, like, cinematically. I'm like, do you need to see that shot in the theater? It would have helped the scope of it for sure. Okay, so the guy who wanted the bear got it. Not that we really cared about that storyline, but yeah. Okay, you noticed a little bit of the wire work on her there when it pulled her up onto the railing. I don't think we're going to hear Tinker Bell talk in this. Like, again, with all the washed out tones, like look at the exposure level there. Everything is so washed out, color wise. The vibrancy's gone. I don't know why they chose to do it like this. Maybe because they were trying to hide the fact that it's just a stage on the volume somewhere. But we'll talk about that after this movie's done. Ooh, right through the hand. See, when the exposure's so high, when you look over the railing, all you see is white. And that's what I mean by them trying to hide the fact that it's just on a green screen stage somewhere or in the volume. That's how you minimize it, right? Yeah. Disney spent a boatload of money making this movie. Okay, well, we'll take a look at what the budget was after. Chris, I think I already answered that question of is it worthwhile seeing in the theater? As of now, I would say no. It's still better suited on Disney Plus. I think all the live action remakes should be. I don't know. I'm gonna go see Little Mermaid in theater. Although I'm not looking forward to the runtime of 2 hours so of Little Mermaid, but
John, Michael.
they're gonna try to roll it or something. Okay, they are gonna try to roll it. This will be interesting. A touch, a little bit like the ending sequence for Uncharted, right, where the floating ship. They're actually going upside down, huh? Have you ever been on one of those boat rides that like go up all the way upside down like that? I have. They're fun. It's a fun ride, even though that you do get hung upside down like that for a little bit. Okay, so that wire work there you can notice, right? Because of the way where the hooks snap onto the waistline there.
Creaking bones. For the dashed dreams.
They're gonna try to shoot him with a cannon? That's something they missed in this version. We don't know the scope of Neverland. Like, we don't know how Hook or him place in this world because we haven't really seen the rest of this Neverland world, right?
No, your boy will have to grow.
Hmm.
No, that's not how this works.
What happened there? I didn't see what it hit. Hmm.
Peter.
There could have been like that could have been a very it was missing something. Like yeah, you created me to make me the way I am, and this is why I don't like you. There should have there was missing an emotional punch there for me. It was missing a note of something that would have ramped it really up. But yeah, that's the dramatic narrative that I was talking about, right? Like, it was there, we went through the motions of it. Yeah, that you were friends.
What's on the sides, Peter?
So Hook's not going to get his encounter with the crocodile again? There's Tinker. Like, yeah, that's cinematic. That would be worth, that shot alone would be, like, you need more of that to make it like a good theatrical experience, right? Yeah, see, it's missing an emotional punch there. I'm not feeling that she's happy to be back. I'm not sure what it is. It just feels like we missed a story element here to make this kind of like really hit home. Like maybe we've missed some establishing points beforehand. A little foreshadowing moment in there. We missed something in there, didn't we? Because this is the end of the movie, pretty much. And you should be feeling all happy and joyful and stuff. Like we just defeated a big foe with Captain Hook, but I'm not feeling it, right? My mom and dad would give me the biggest beating if I had these kids in my room. Peter Pan. Your mother. Yeah. See, like that's the emotional backbone. And I felt like it was not handled the best in its execution.
I think that to grow up, why, it might just be the biggest adventure of all.
Yeah. Hmm. He has to go. Again, I should be feeling a little bit of a bittersweetness there that he's going to go, right? So she can hear her. Okay. Yeah. So, like that. That's how you get the emotional response out, right? But it was like saved for the very last moment of the movie. Pfeiffer says 8 out of 10. I really love this movie. Well, we'll see how I feel about it after. And she puts her name on it. Do you see what I mean? It does feel like it was missing a note of something, right? Like, the crocodile. That's it. That's Peter Pan and Wendy, guys. I don't expect there to be a mid-credit or post-credit scene. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through the credits there and see if there's a... Yeah, I'm not seeing a post-credit scene. Okay, while I got this pulled up, let's just go and see where exactly does Hook's costume go from being blue to being red. Okay, so there it's blue, right? Or is that his overcoat? And then the overcoat comes off when the crocodile comes up. Okay, maybe that's what happened. And then it's red underneath. You can see tinges of red there. Maybe that's what happened. All right. My initial impressions. What are my initial impressions of Peter Pan and Wendy? It wasn't a terrible film. It was not awful. If this was your first exposure to this story, I think it hit all the major plot points of what the cartoon version was. But for me, emotionally, it was just missing something. And maybe it was some of the groundwork of that Peter Pan and Hook were friends, right? And then he went and grew up. Like there was missing a big scene of establishing that a little bit earlier, so that when they did have that big payoff at the end, where it's kind of like before he falls, it's kind of like, yeah, all you have to do is remember, think happy thoughts. And when he says that, he doesn't have any. Like that should have really hit home, because you did have a good actor like Jude Law playing that. And then have him fall. Like that could have been like a huge dramatic moment, and it just feel like it fell a little bit flat there towards the end. That's my impressions. I didn't hate this film. I liked I kind of liked what they did with Tinkerbell. I did. Okay, so let's go over to the IMDb and see who was everybody in this film, and I'll give you my thoughts. Acting was a little bit hit or miss. Some of the kids were kind of blah, but yeah, 4.3 is what the IMDb rating is. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's a 4.3. David Lowery, as I said, did The Green Knight and such. So Alexander Moloney is Peter Pan. He did okay. He wasn't... He didn't jump off the page, though. He was a serviceable Peter Pan. Remember, he is supposed to be, like, immature. Peter Pan is supposed to be immature. That he doesn't want to grow up. You know, he doesn't want to let go of things and stuff like that. That's something else too. I think some people's criticisms were that he felt like he was like a brat. Well, that's exactly what Peter Pan is supposed to be like, right? Like that refusal to grow up, right? Ever Anderson is Wendy Darling, yeah. That's the father's name, but that's Mila Jovovich's daughter. She was in Black Widow, right? There's the young Natasha. Resident Evil, the final chapter, was young Alicia. Oh, wow, she would have been really, really small in that. 2016. That was 7 years ago. She would have been 11. Okay. Who else? Jude Law, he did okay. As I said, it was just missing a few other things in there. Jim Gaffigan was Smee. Okay. Wally Parker. Alan Tudyk. Yeah, I didn't expect Alan Tudyk to show up in this. Yara Shahidi was Tinkerbell. I think she did okay. Fumbling the ball today with my pronunciations. Yeah, she did a good job. Okay. Let's go over to the tomato meter and see what people are saying about it over there. And see what my final ranking is for Peter Pan and Wendy. 67 by the critics, 20 by the audience. Now, yeah, I expected that. Guys, let's face it here. There is the hate bigotry bandwagon that circled around this movie for some reason. If it was going to be subject to review bombing, this is definitely one of those movies where, yeah, people like the audience who probably don't even have, like, because this is straight to streaming, you don't have to show your movie ticket or anything like this. The audience score being that low doesn't shock me. Again, it's like the cancel culture people, like the anti-cancel culture people are like waving their fingers. No, you don't tell me how to feel about my movies. It's like, it's a kid's movie. Peter Pan and Wendy is a kid's movie. Why is a bunch of 40-plus-year-old men who have YouTube channels panning this movie and saying, it's woke, it's trying to shove a woke agenda down my throat? No, this didn't feel like it had a woke agenda. Like, it wasn't looking down its nose at me or anything like that. I didn't get that impression from it. It was just trying to be a different iteration of the Peter Pan story. And it's not anywhere near as low as a 20%. So 67 by the critics. Let's see what some of the snapshot reviews are saying and see if we agree with them. New York Magazine says it's a familiar story, but but in its details, the film suffers from an odd mix of overcorrection and half-hearted mess. David Lowery has mounted a film that is very much grown up. CNN says Peter Pan was created in important ways out of racism. What? What are you talking about? Racism? And no one in the film has yet figured out how to make him fly free of it? What in blazes are you talking about, CNN? I don't know what the heck that. Let's take a look at another good one here from Austin Burko. It's Bark, James. Is it evident that David Lowery understands this world? But the film, it is evident that David Lowery understands this world, but the film needs even more of his creativity. Hook and Wendy are standouts, while other characters aren't great. Overall, the film has enough magic and fun to suffice. Yeah. Some people just say a few more pixie dust. Guys, I don't think it's anything to hate over. It's nothing to lose your sleep over. It's not as if it's something that you need to get up and say, Oh, they changed this beloved story of Peter Pan. Did you really have an attachment to the Peter Pan story anyway? I would probably end up giving this movie, yeah, probably somewhere where around what the critics were giving it, like around the 6 out of 10, 6.5 perhaps out of 10 seems about right for me. Yeah, it's unfortunately going to be just one of those films that it's kind of like, well, we saw it, and now it's time to move on kind of thing. Bifer says, I'm happy they respected the source material. Okay. And Chris Schober says the Robin Williams version with Hawk is a classic. Robin Williams. Hook. Well, that's when Peter Pan grows up, becomes older, and then he comes back. I liked what they did with Tinkerbell. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, 6.5 out of 10 for Peter Pan and Wendy. There you go. That's it for me. I know that this was kind of a different watch-along video. What else is happening here in the realm of the channel? Well, I guess we'll go back to movie news tomorrow. I'm not going to be publishing another schedule this week. Just things are up in the air right now, and I'm waiting for things to slowly close. But I just started the episode of The Diplomat on Netflix, so I've been watching that. I'll probably publish a review for that too sometime. All right. Oh yeah, Mario Bros made over $1 billion. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Some say this spent over 170 million movie. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to take a look at the budget. Wendy budget. Take a look at the budget. Let's pull up the financial information. We'll take a look at this too. Maybe that'll show us. I'm not seeing budget there. Full financials, maybe, you know? It's not going to have a weekend's box office. I would probably say 50 to 60 million maybe for this, is what I would guess in my ballpark. But I could be wrong about that. It's definitely, they didn't spend $100 million on this. I don't believe that. All right, so I'm not getting any answers on that. I'll have to dig around for it and talk about that. But we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. All right, that's it for me today, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. And pay attention tomorrow because we'll be publishing our my ranked movies for April here. Sorry, I'm losing it here. That's enough for me. See you next time. You're watching Mirror Domains.